Good morning, dear students. In the last video lecture class, we have learnt about the following aspects. Just have a glance over it. Origin and development of accounting thought, need for bookkeeping and accounting, meaning and definition of bookkeeping, functions of bookkeeping, meaning and definition of accounting, and about functions of accounting. I hope now you can easily make out the difference between the term bookkeeping and accounting. Bookkeeping is just an art of recording business transactions in a systematic manner, whereas accounting is an art of recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing and interpreting of business transactions. And accounting serves various objectives, or accounting has many advantages. Today let us discuss about the advantages or objectives of accounting, and these advantages or objectives can be studied under the following headings. First one, maintaining proper record of a business. So inability of a businessman to remember the transactions of his business has given rise to a new science or art called as bookkeeping or accounting. So accounting helps us to keep the complete record of business transactions, and these records are of highly useful for finding out the profits or losses of the concern. Maintaining complete record of business transactions help a businessman in different ways. He can have control over his business activities. Similarly, he can satisfy legal authorities regarding the activities of his business. He can come to know about the financial position of the business at the end of the year. So, by maintaining complete record of his business transactions, he can know the progress of the business from year to year. So, accounting enables him to keep the record of his business. Second one, calculation of profits or losses. A businessman runs a business mainly for the purpose of making profits, and he wants to know the profit or loss of his business at the end of the year. He wants to know the financial position of the business at the end of the year. So, accounting helps him to find out the profit or loss of his business at the end of the year. Next one, third one, depiction of financial position. A businessman can come to know about the position of his assets and liabilities at the end of the year with the help of accounting records. Accounting records help him to find out the financial position of the business at the end of the year. It helps him to maintain a balance between assets, liabilities and capital. So maintaining records according to accounting rules is quite indispensable on the part of a businessman, because it helps him to find out his financial position. Similarly, next advantage, providing effective control over business. By maintaining proper records of his business activities, he can exercise control over his expenditures. He can come to know on which item he is spending more, on which item he is spending less, how to match his expenses with the revenues. Everything he can manage only when he has proper record of his transactions, that to proper record of expenses and losses. Similarly, proper record of assets and liabilities will help him to maintain a balance between assets, capital and liabilities. Similarly, next advantage of accounting is making information available to various groups. So accounting information is highly useful to various parties like shareholders or owners, investors, government, income tax authorities, employees, customers, suppliers, and so on. So with the help of accounting, you can provide relevant information to the needy people. Similarly, next one, accounting records are evidence of acts. Accounting records serve as an evidence in the court of law. And these accounting records serve as evidence for making payments. You can produce accounting records as a proof for making payment to someone. So they serve as evidence. Next one, accounting helps in decision making. So a businessman is required to take decisions on various aspects. While taking decisions, he can take the help of these accounting records. They serve as a basis for taking decisions on various matters. Next one, requirement for tax purpose. So businessmen are required to pay tax to the government, and that tax amount is levied on the basis of information provided in the accounting records. Without accounting records, you cannot pay tax. So, accounting records are very useful to fulfill the provisions of Income Tax Act. Similarly, comparison of results. Accounting records are quite useful for making comparison between the performance of two or more business concerns. You can compare the result of one concern with the result of another concern. Similarly, prevention and detection of fraud. When you maintain proper records of your transactions, fund cannot be misused by anyone. Employees cannot deceive people. They cannot indulge in fraudulent activities. They cannot cheat anyone. So, accounting serves various purposes. Accounting has many advantages. Now move on to the next term, that is accountancy. In the beginning itself, I told you, even in my first video lecture, the term bookkeeping, accounting and accountancy are interrelated terms, but they give us a different meaning. So bookkeeping and accounting are the processes undertaken. They are the functions carried out by the bookkeepers and accountants. Bookkeeping work is undertaken by bookkeepers, ordinary clerks, whereas accounting work is performed by qualified accountants. They are the processes. Now what is accountancy? Accountancy is a subject which gives you the rules and principles of accounting is called as accountancy. And the term accountancy is defined differently by many authorities. According to Eric Kohler, accountancy is the theory and practice of accounting. Accountancy is nothing but a subject which explains you the theory and practice of accounting. In the words of F.W. Pixley, the discipline which explains the art and principles of recording all monetary transactions is known as accountancy. The discipline here means the subject which explains the art and principles of recording all monetary transactions, financial transactions is known as accountancy. So accountancy is a subject which explains you how to do accounting work. Which are all the principles that you have to follow while doing accounting work. So accountancy is a science as well as an art. It is a subject which speaks about the principles and practices of accounting works. It tells you accounting principles. It tells you how to practice accounting work. Move on to the next aspect now, accounting principles. So, accounting principles are given by the subject called as accountancy, and the term principle refers to fundamental belief or general truth which once established does not change. Principle means general truth, fundamental belief. Once you establish it, you cannot change it at all. And according to A.W. Johnson, accounting principles are the assumptions and rules of accounting. Accounting principles means assumptions, kalpanegalu, and rules, niyamagalu, rules of accounting, the methods and procedures of accounting, and the application of these rules, methods, and procedures to the actual practice of accounting. So accounting principles are nothing but the assumptions and rules of accounting. And these rules and assumptions you have to follow while doing accounting work. Now these accounting principles can be broadly divided into two types: accounting concepts and accounting conventions. What is the meaning of accounting concept? See, accounting concept means assumptions upon which accounting is based. ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಾವು ಕೆಲವು ಕಲ್ಪನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಊಹೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕಲ್ಪನೆಗಳು, ಕೆಲವು ಕಲ್ಪನೆಗಳ ಆಧಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಕಲ್ಪನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಊಹೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. There are many accounting concepts. About it, let us discuss in the next video lecture. Similarly, there are many accounting conventions. Convention andre enu? Accounting convention andre enu? Accounting conventions means customs and traditions that are followed as guidelines while preparing financial statements. Financial statements ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಕೆಲವು ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯಗಳನ್ನು, ಕೆಲವು ಕಟ್ಟುಪಾಡುಗಳನ್ನು ಪಾಲಿಸಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. Accounting concepts are generally applicable while maintaining accounts, whereas accounting conventions are mainly applicable while preparing financial statements like balance sheet. So accounting principles ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಬರ್ತವೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್. And accounting conventions means customs and traditions followed in accounting. So there are many accounting concepts, there are many accounting conventions. About it, let us discuss in the next video lecture. Thank you students. Have a very nice day.